Okay, so today we are going to play the Japanese port. Excuse me. The Japanese port of the PC game, the Neverhood. It does have an English translation, so we're going to be playing that. We're going to see how this port holds up to the original PC version. I got a walkthrough open in case I need it, which I will. And I got a piece of paper and pen because this is the kind of game where you absolutely need to take notes, otherwise you're going to be fucked later. Okay. Where is it? Should be under... Okay, there it is. There we go. Let that play out for everybody, since everybody loves that PlayStation opening so much. It's a cool game. And yes, it is a pain in the ass to get to run on PC. And it's brought to us by River Hill Soft. The people who made Dr. Hauser for the 3DO and Overblood for the PlayStation. We'll let the intro play out. Yep. I was just about to address that. Look, sure, he's the person who came up with the idea for this, but he is just one person who worked on this game. And yes, he is a total twat, but we're here to talk about fun things. Okay, so this is new. We get a whole title screen. So we don't really have a, yes, it was. Yeah, not that there's that much Japanese, just the voices, you know, and this title screen and the notes that you can get. This is new. This wasn't in the PC version. Clay, I'm Clog. I have a gift waiting for you at my castle. I write well, yes? I was once naive like you. We are from the same mold. Come and let us rule this world side by side. From Ruler Clog. So we'll be pointing out the differences. Here's the main difference. You get these little tutorial things at the start. And we can look out the window. It's a beautiful day today. And that's it. That's your tutorial. So, unfortunately, every room has to load. So there is a loading screen constantly. Another thing that you're going to notice pretty soon. Certain animations have to load too. So we're going to be hearing the music repeating a lot. So we got a button here. We can just press that, I'm sure. Nope. Can't do that. What we need to do is grab a hold of this little guy here. Nope, we need to get around him first. Now we need to start pushing him. We need to push him over to this fourth ring here. And then grab it. And before we leave, don't forget, we need to grab that one. Let's take a look at what's down here. No, there is not. Except for one instance, which we'll get to later. Oh, I found the toilet. Good. But if we come here... we get little notes from somebody named Willie. My pal Clayman, have you seen my cool music box? Be careful when you play. Sincerely, Willie. And we can just deposit that to get rid of it. Alright, get the fuck out of here. We get first person view. A little more. Okay, another thing that was changed, objects that you pick up are made way bigger in this version, so you can see them. Oh, I will. Don't worry. And now it's time for everybody's favorite, a fucking sliding puzzle. Hey. It's not that bad. There are way worse things that could be done here. That needs to go there. Oh, ye of little faith. You will get this song stuck in your head, though. Get that out of there. No, it was not. Yes. Yeah! Fuck you, sliding puzzle. Let's grab that. We're gonna ignore this for right now. We don't have to worry about it at the moment. Okay, so let's get out of this room. Thank you for the GGs. No. Could you imagine? Alright. Let's press this button. Turn the lights on. We need to pick this up. And here's the biggest difference between the PC version and the Japanese version. This area is called the Hall of Records. It is 24 screens that you walk through with stuff that you can read on the walls that give you very, very extended lore of world building and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for interrupting me. In this version, the whole thing's been gutted. And you do have to walk through all the screens because you need to get that disc at the end. We gotta push this. Gotta go in here. We need to pick this up. We need to press this button. We need to go back up the elevator. Actually, no, first. Claim it. First, we need to press this. I get a little animation of what's happened before. What could that be? Who knows? So, before we head out, though, we need to turn the lights back off. And then go back down where we were. Because now in the dark, we have these on the wall. And yes, you absolutely need to write these down. So let me get my pen. So we got a Y-looking thing. We got something that looks like a sideways dick. And we got 3/4 of a left-facing arrow. And then we need to make sure to press this again for something that'll be later. And now we can leave. And we never need to come back here again. Need to push this button. And for some reason, this is my favorite effect in the game. The fact that they got this ceiling fan to look like so realistic like that. I really like that. Okay, let's get out of here. I am very easily amused. Okay. We can't do anything here yet. So we can leave. Now we need to go this way. Hello. Probably 3 or 4 hours. So for this, we need to create a dynamite man. Just sort of move the pieces over until they all get over to the side. You're welcome.
Nice!
Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay. So we got the head, we got that, we got the body. I think we need the legs. And this arm. There we go. Got him. So, that will be for later. Need to push this. Okay, that will take care of something back further. We can go to this tree. So we can do it again. And we get a slightly different cutscene. Yeah. So now in the PC version, you could do this a third time, and he does a burp that lasts for, I want to say, 2 minutes straight, but they cut that out of this one. He just does the second belch again. Okay, now let's get to where we actually need to go. Look at this strange hieroglyph be? So, remember Willie was talking about a music box in the note he left? I love this cutscene. This is probably one of the best cutscenes in the game. Oh, how's the sound, by the way? Like, can you hear the game okay? Okay. So we could go this way. And that happens. Luckily, it's not that big a deal. What we need to do is pick up this match first. What we need to do is pick up this match first. Use it on the TNT man here that we made. And then push the TNT man over to the weasel. And yes, the weasel is what this thing is called. His sacrifice was noble and gave us our ability to move on ahead. Remember TNT Man this Memorial Day. Alright, so what did all that accomplish? Well, this is open now. Ah. That's right, you're not in America. So you don't even have to worry about Memorial Day. And the whole reason we came down here was to get to this. We need to go down this whole spiral thing. To get to this white button. Push. Okay. Alright, yeah, have a good night. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Alright, so now let's get out of here. And if we try to go this way, we can't yet, because the track just ends here. Okay, so now let's head back to that one house that we couldn't get to yet. The house that I said we would need to come back to later. It's later now. Okay, this should have water running. Why does it not have water running? Oh, wait, hold on. Step on that, I think. There we go. So what we need to do, this is a musical lock. We need to make this match the sounds that are coming out from up here. And we need to do that by spitting water into these different things here. Do that by stepping on that button. And getting some water out of here. And since I'm not doing trial and error, I'll just tell you what you exactly need to do in order to get through it. So you need to spit in this one 3 times. So that's 3. This one once. This one twice. This one none, and this one 4 times. There we go.
Hey, Clayton! Say knock knock.
Ignore this man in the TV. He serves no purpose. Pick up that disc. Grab this disc. Now, in the Hall of Records, if I didn't push the button to close that gate, this ladder would not be accessible. There's another disc. There's 24 of these, by the way, and you need to collect all of them in order to finish the game. And we need to push this button here. That's the 3rd colored button. And let's see what happens when I pull this cord. Okay. Let's look out the window. Not much to see. Alright, so these 3 buttons were the first major puzzle of the game. We needed to press all three in order to open a door that will let us go out into the rest of the game. Okay, and let's talk about what these are for. So all the discs that you collect are for these machines here. So, you can play this, but the parts that are missing will be static, and you won't get the full story until you get all of them. So we're not going to worry about playing them right now. Okay, so we can leave Mr. Dink up there. And we can leave here. And now we can go down here. And this is what we needed those 3 buttons for. Because now that we press them, these are active. We can open this door. And get out into the rest of the world. There we go. Go across here. Okay. This we'll worry about later. So we have a cannon. The cannon might look familiar if you remember that little animation that was playing in the thing there. First, we're going to blow that up. We can drain the lake. And look, there's a building that was submerged under the lake. But let's put those symbols that we saw on the wall from before. Where is it? That one. Let's see. There it is. So we can press this now. can see those are vertical coordinates. Although, as you can see, there's nothing much we can do with it because we don't see anything up here. We can still fire the cannon, though. Yes, let's head back down. And we will get the horizontal coordinates later. Okay, let's go in here. And we got this puzzle. We just have to match up the correct symbols, keeping in mind that we have to match the shapes up exactly. Okay, no, it's this one, I believe. Yep. This one. That one there. That one, and that one. Now we press this. And that makes the bridge we crossed before into a stairway that goes down into the drained lake. Okay, now this. Okay, I need to get the pen and paper out because there's going to be a series of symbols each time I press the button, and I need to write them all down. Okay. That. Okay, and that one, when you hear that sound, when you're putting the combination in, you can't use that symbol. You have to use that sound. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forget how many I need. Let me double check how many I need to get. Okay. Okay, it doesn't tell me how many I need to write down. That's annoying. Okay. Alright, well. We'll just do a whole bunch of them and go from there. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 12. Okay, so it is 12. I'll just mark that one down just in case it's something extra. So. Okay. So yeah, that is absolutely something you need to write down. Because you don't know how fucked you are if you don't. So now we can go down here. Hmm. What could this be? First things first, though. No, don't care about that. Where's my menu? Do I have my buttons? Where are my buttons? Oh. Square. No. There we go. So let's save. And Mid was wondering earlier if there is death in this game. Here's the one place where you can die, and it's very vividly warned for you. Memory card status saved. Good. Let's go in. We're not gonna look at the credits. But it is a full ending with the credits and everything.
Out of sight.
But I saved the game. Come on, man. That's annoying. That means I gotta go through that whole shit all over again. I'm annoyed. Okay. So I was hitting the wrong button. That's the problem. I forgot. It's a Japanese game, so circle is accept and X is not. But it's letting me press X for everything else. Oh, that means all of the stuff I wrote down is not gonna work now. Oh, that means I gotta do the fucking sliding puzzle again. Fuck. There we go. Grab that. We'll get through this part as fast as possible. Since I don't need to explain anything, we can just forge ahead. Okay, turn the lights off. So these are probably going to be different. Indeed they are. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to press that. Let's get rid of the discs we have now. It's not like you have inventory space or anything like that. But this way, when we get to the end, he's not shoving 24 of those in at once. Okay. There. Let's see. There There we go. Okay, now I'm going to be paranoid about saving, as I should have been the first time. Let's see, will it let me skip cutscenes? No. Okay, I'll get a drink while this is going on. And we'll learn who this character is later. Go. Gotta get through this as fast as possible. Luckily, we'll never have to go through a track like this again. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom quick. I will be right back. Okay. Okay, give me like 5 or so minutes. I'll be right back.
got the pretty clay. Your rap stand up, you're singing like a lead. Yeah, I bug out, you don't find breed. The elevator structure of terror. It's the elevator structure of terror. It's the elevator structure of terror. It's the elevator structure of terror. You're the hip hop break.
All right, I'm back. Okay. That was 3, 1, 4. Nope. 3, 1, 2, 4. There we go.
Hey, Clayton. Say knock knock.
And we're pretty much back to where we were in about half the time it took. Okay. Looking on him does nothing. Now let's get this out of the way. Okay. Got that out of the way. We need to do this first. That sound effect will be familiar for people who played Earthworm Jim. And we won't jump down the drain this time. And I'm not going to bother putting the vertical coordinates in yet. And if we don't drain the lake first, then we won't be able to lower the bridge. So you might as well go into the cannon first. Okay, now we're back to this. Okay. Nope. And yeah, if you mess one up, they all fall down. Which one was it? This one? Nope. This one. Nope, that's the last one. Fuck. This one. Okay. You. You. Drop that shit. I love that stock crash sound effect. We're gonna go this way this time. Towards the mysterious building. So now, in the room with the fly trap, if I didn't jump up and hit that last hanging ring, this radio would not be playing, and we would not be able to go further in this room. I hope that's not the memory card filling up. Alright, so we need to go here. There we go. See if that did it. Because we need to get to the right radio frequency to open this door here.
Sound effects record number 33. Man facing backwards taking a shower. Sound effects record.
Let me check something. Okay. I need to go... I need to go back outside so I can get the correct hints for this.
Birthday is love. Birthday is love. My brave love. Birthday.
So, yeah, I need to get on this. Need to get on this and ride this around. Because there is a radio up here. Okay. I do need to note this down. Okay, so... So blue 1, green 0.5, and red full. Can't leave yet. Need to find that radio first. I'm pretty sure the radio is this way. Okay. Need to smite somebody. Go on. Oh boy. Getting up there. Okay, that's somebody's house. Can't do anything here, though. Okay. So we're still looking for where the radio is. Maybe see if we can get to this bottom track here. Okay. Keep going this way. Okay, so that's the radio station I need. Okay. And that'll get me into the lab. Okay. Well, the music very helpfully keeps playing. I'll get out. Clayman. Alright, so now we know what radio station we're looking for.
Protected is love. My grave below. Protected is love. My grave below. Protected is love. My grave below. Protected is love. My grave below.
Okay.
Number.
That's not it. Nope. That's it's pretty banging, but that's not it. Nope. Not it. There it is. Okay. Okay. So I have Bobby. So I need to go in here. So here's this puzzle. We have these crystals, but we can't see what color they are because the lights are on. So what we need to do is leave. Turn the lights off. And now go inside. So. Alright, so green, red, green, yellow, green. Okay, so we got one blue. So Bobby. So I think if we hit these two, they should be right. No. Now we need to make this last one yellow. I believe these are going through the colors of the rainbow. Yes. Alright, so that should be yellow. There we go. And we have been shrunken down. So now, this is what we needed those beakers for. So we can do this puzzle here. So we need... one, half, and this one full. Grab that. Now we got these fellows here. And one of them has a switch that we need. Not you. Not you. There it is. And that gives us a ladder. Let's drop what discs we have in here. Okay. We got a pretty I think we got about half of them. Maybe a little over half. And what's this back here? It's a teleporter. So, this thing. What could this be? Looks pretty important. Let's immediately mess with it. Saw that fellow in the beginning. He's trying. And there it goes. So yes, the entire world was split in half and pried apart. And now the world's coming back together. So yeah, now that red car track in the beginning, we can take the rest of the way. Nope, he ain't happy. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. What is here? Okay, this takes me back to this place. But what's the other one? Oh, good thing I came here. There's 2 discs. Yeah, you gotta be quick with that door. Otherwise, it slams shut right in your face.
Oh, it's you. Hi, go away.
Okay. Nope, that just takes me back that way. Same thing. Hey, what's in here? Okay. Let's unload some of these. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 6 discs left to get. And let's get this annoying ass puzzle out of the way. So basically, this you're playing concentration. Except every time you mess up, everything goes away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down every tile individually and then solve it. So this will take a little bit of time, but trust me, it'll be worth it for later. Okay. Okay, so Okay. It's one row. Okay. Start getting some of these, maybe. Okay. And there's a reason why a lot of these symbols are repeating. Okay, last line. Alright. Let's get to matching these fucking things. Having kind of problems with my controller here. Alright, there we go. I don't need that shit right now. Jesus. All right. Okay. So we needed to do that because we need to know the number of specific symbols and how many there are later. But that's going to be later. Okay, this. So for this puzzle, you need to guide the mouse through the holes, and he's going to look at which hole he wants to go into. So if you're in a spot like this, put him between the holes, and he'll look at the one he wants to go into. And that's how we get him to the bottom. Okay. That one. That one. This one. Okay, that's the only one there. Perfect. That gets that the hell out of the way. And now we're in the Chip Buddy building. I got this little projector. We see that. But we need to push this out of here. Because we need this for much, much later. That should do it. Alright. We are done here. Oops. Nope. We need to go in here. Nope. That's unfortunate. But you see, they're gross little creatures anyway, so who cares? Okay. Okay. Heard someone laugh. Alright, in here we go. Jerk. Definitely grab that. And hey, it's the other half of the coordinates we need for the cannon. Okay. Quit twisting your knob, Clayman. We haven't gone to this one yet. Okay. Don't know where the hell this is.
Clayman, up here. Clayman, up here.
Ah, and this is what we needed the concentration thing for. Okay, so the two trees, how many of those were there? It's like there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm getting 7, but that can't possibly be right. Because we were matching. So we're gonna say 8. Okay. This guy, there were just 2. And the fly traps. Let's see. Okay. Looks like there was 8 of them as well. Perfect. And that does that. Oh, there's a robot man. He wanted his teddy bear. But I think that's all we can do here. Okay. I think we want to go back. Oh, yeah, this is new. Okay. That takes me here. There's no way out of this room. So I think I want to go here. Yes, perfect. Because we need to get back to the start, where the start of the game was. Okay, let's dump off the discs we have, so we can see how many we need to get. Okay, we just have 3 left. I've saved in a while. Let's do that. Okay. Maybe that's progress. Okay, and to get out of here, we just gotta grab this. Oh yeah, stop. I forgot you gotta watch the dish turn every single time. There we go. I was like, how do I get you to spin the other way? Because I need to leave. There we go.
Take me this love. Take me this love. My gravy love. Potatoes.
Okay, back up the stairs. And now it's time for the cannon. Okay. Alright. Now for this one. Alright, so let's hit this one. And let's swivel that shit around. And hey! It's that robot. And thus the prophecy comes true. So yes, we needed to shoot him in the head. That's right, I gotta undo this one first. Alright. Let's get out of here. I need to go in here. We need to raise the bridge back up. Because we gotta go all the way back to the first little area we started the game at. We need to go all the way back to where we first rode that red car. Because now we can finish taking the track to the right. Yeah, see, now this is here. This wasn't here before. this. That is incredibly important. And we need to find another way to get in here to get this. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Alright, I need to go back to the teleporter. Go down, Flamin'. Thank you. Yeah, luckily that's all I needed to do with the red car. So we are truly done with this area here. And I was wrong, there's 20 discs, not 24. Okay. Lower this down again. Okay, at least the second time they cut it short.
Protect his love, my brave love. Protect his love, my brave love.
Number 8.
Nice Beatles reference. Oh, I think it's the next one. There it is. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to do this puzzle again. Though I shouldn't have to. These should be still arranged the same way. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yep, don't forget to actually click on the thing. I think there's something I missed here. Yes. Okay. And not there. That's what I was missing. You. So this is where we did the symbols from earlier. This is where you would put them in. You just wait for the correct one to cycle in and then press the button. Okay. It's gotta be that one, I hope. Okay, the next one is the tree-looking one. Okay, the next one is the weird noise one. Okay. That one. That one. Next, the kind of question mark looking one. Okay, next is the one that looks like there's a cloud next to it. That one. Gotta be very patient. Okay, and that gets me in here, so I can grab this. Alright. I might finish this tonight. I'm pretty sure I did everything that I needed to do in there. That poor sheep's gonna die again. Yeah, let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, no. And that puts me back in here, yes. Yes, let's go to where our robot friend was that we shot in the head. I think that's this one. Yes, perfect. Yeah, I can't go that way. We have to go this way. There we go. There we go. He's Bill. Clayman is doing pretty much what I would be doing in that situation. Clayman's just like, fuck it. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. That's the guy we saw earlier. Gross. Get in here. So yeah, we're not teleporting there anymore. Not that we ever need to. It's time to release the beast. And look at this fucking thing. You can't forget his hat. That motherfucker. That son of a bitch bastard. Unfortunately, he can remotely control the cannon. And there they go. Down into the abyss. Alright, we are in the final area of the game. Hopefully I have everything. But if not, we can always teleport to other places and figure out what we're missing. That's just the door. We can't get out that way anyway. Okay. Need that. That's all that's there. That key we absolutely need, but not right now. Hey, it's our friends. Okay. Okay. So 16, 7, and 1. Let me write that down. Okay, that's for keys that we need. For this door right here. And he's going 16, but that's all we can do right now. We need 2 more keys. Okay, so we can take the elevator up to the 2nd floor. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Missing 1 disc. Pop that with our pin. So we can grab that key. So let's grab that key first, save, and then we need to try to find where the last disc is. Okay. Yeah, we can't leave through that door, so we have to go into the elevator and use the teleporter. So yeah, the one is broken, so we won't go back to it. Alright, let me see if there was anything up here that I missed. Okay, no, that's it. Okay. Alright. Let me take a quick break and try to figure out where that last disc is. Give me like 5 minutes. Alright, let me go to the most obvious place first. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. This is possible, I might have just blinded to it. Oh, thank God. Okay. I was just completely blinded to it. Thank goodness. Alright, settle in. It's story time. So I'm pretty sure it just automatically starts if you have all of them. Yep. Alright, we're just gonna watch this then.
Hello. Me Willie. Me Willie trombone. These discs tell a story. Story about good. Story about bad. These discs are all that are left of the true story. True story of the closing of the third age. Willie know that once you know this truth, then you know what to do. Listen, I tell you. It all starts with Hoborg, a being who had to create because he had to. He make a world full of beauty and wonder. This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore. Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him sad. Walking around his big, beautiful new world make him feel all alone. But then, Hoborg get him an idea. He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Hoborg happy to have a new friend. He named him Clog and welcomed him to the Neverhood.
Everything you see here is yours to enjoy. You and I shall spend all our days here together. With you by my side, I'll make more...
Corral!
No! I mean, no, Clog. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have. I am ruler of this world, the Neverhood, and a ruler needs his crown. Surely you can understand that. Now go and explore your new home, while I go back to my throne room to plan some more people to make.
So, Hoborg go to make more friends, and Clog start thinking bad things. Sitting in the throne room, Hoborg start thinking about who he make next.
Huh? What? My crown!
Now, Hoborg, we shall see who rules this world. You cannot rule without a crown.
Clog! No!
I declare myself Clog, ruler of the Neverhood.
What have I done?
Yow! Sheesh! My, this baby packs a wallop. What's this? Frozen solid, hmm? It seems this crown does more than give you reign over the Neverhood. It's also your secret to life. What a pity.
I
Cloud's
just tossed
right
it.
about that. Without his crown, Hoborg's stuck in a big, helpless sleep. Ooh, that clog scare me. Things look icky, but maybe hope. Maybe. A life seed. Hoborg boo-boo with clog. Clog go all stinky bad, but Willie know what to do. Yes. Ooh, me hope Clog no find out about this. Scary. Happy birthday! If you watching this, then you do good. Really happy. Now you need this. Go do more good. And look out for bad.
I love that he pushes it through the
Really
screen.
know bad is always where you forget to look. Bye!
So yeah, that last part where he gives you the key, that only plays if you have all 20 discs. I'll take that. Alright, time to beat this game. Oh, and also, in the PC version, there's no pause between each segment of that story. It just plays continuously. Okay, we already know where the keys go. And we have all three. That's that one's in 16 where it belongs. That one goes in 1. This one goes in 7. And now it's time for the most diabolical puzzle in this game. So, we're back here again. We got another 5 rings. Though this time, there's two obstacles we gotta deal with. That lowers the spikes. And that one drops this down. However, as soon as you let it go, you put it back up. The fly trap can't hold two rings at once, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get over here. And we're gonna push it all the way to the end. We're absolutely going to save the game. Because this is it. And now we just jump onto this ring here. And we let him spit us out. Alright, this is the final room in the game. Let's do one more save. Because there's two endings. And we're gonna get the bad one first.
I'm sorry. Did I frighten you? My name is Clog. Everything you see here is mine to do with as I so desire. And I desire for all of this to be yours to rule. All you have to do is wear the adornment of a king. Yes, the Neverhood crown. You know where this baby goes, so let us make our decision, shall we?
Okay, and we can wait for a little bonus scene here if we wait a bit. And also, in the PC version, it's the regular cursor, but in this Japanese version, since it's the ending, they changed the cursor into a crown instead. Sort of a better indicator on what you're doing. Maybe they don't have that scene in this version. Usually if you wait long enough, you get a little scene where Clog says, no, take your time. It's a very important decision. But yeah, we're going to do the bad ending first.
Yes! Yes! He bought it! I win! I am the ruler of this world now.
Okay, skip the credits. Skip the credits. So yeah, the bad ending is you put the crown on, you become like Clog, kill him, and take over the Neverhood. And since there's no more life seeds, that's it. It's over. No one is going to come save the Neverhood. Because Willie and Bill are dead, Clog's dead, and Hoborg ain't doing nothing since he doesn't have the crown. Oh, I got scared for a second. I got scared for a second. I thought it was gonna say, no save data. Alright, so let's get the good ending.
I'm sorry. Did I frighten you? My name is Clog. Everything you see here is mine to do with as I so desire. And I desire for all of this to be yours to rule. All you have to do is wear the adornment of a king. Yes, the Neverhood crown. You know where this baby goes, so let us make our decision, shall
Okay, and boom, done. Good ending
What?
achieved.
What? I know what you're thinking, and you can forget it. Huh? What the? I promise you will regret this! You are toying with forces for which you know nothing about! Climate, no!
Asleep so long. Who woke me? What is your name?
Clayman.
Clayman.
That is only line in the game.
Of course. Well, stand up, friend. You saved this world, and
Die, you old fool! Son of a...
And there he goes.
you know, I never really understood that guy. Come on, Clayman. We've got a Neverhood to finish. This nursery is where it all starts. So wait here, Clayman, and I'll make you some friends.
Yes, didn't realize it took very, very long to make a whole bunch of people.
Clayman, wake up.
Clayman, wake up!
Hey, everybody. This is Clayman. And without his smarts, compassion, and high moral fiber, we wouldn't be here today.
Half a cheer for Clayman!
Hip hip!
It is now time to goof off.
Everybody's having a good time. Just screwing around.
Clayman! Clayman! Up here! Hey!
So, did he recreate them? Are the originals still dead?
Things are good.
Alright, now we can watch the credits. So yeah, that's the Neverhood. Great game. And this wouldn't be the last time we saw Clayman. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see more Clayman. We did a little bit, but it didn't go much further than that. There is a spiritual sequel called Armacrod, which is made by many of the same people. I'll probably play that sometime. It has Mike Nelson from Mystery Science Theater 3000 as the main character. So that's definitely something. Roll that a little for myself. Yep. So yeah, the sequel to this is Skull Monkeys. It is not an adventure game. It is a straight-out platformer. And from what I hear, it is one of the hardest platformers on the PlayStation. There's the credits for River Hill Soft. Of course, that's new. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it paused when the Mr. menu came up. So, that's all I had planned for today. I thought for sure this would take a lot longer. I didn't expect myself to blow through the game in a couple hours. What, 2.5 hours, barring the first hour that I did that I forgot to save and fucked up? So about 2.5 hours it took me to get through the game. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I had planned for today. I'm gonna have to fix my schedule for next week. Or not next week, I think this week. I think I have... Let me check. Okay, no, I don't have it scheduled again for this week. I might have it scheduled for next week, and if that's the case, then I'm going to have to change that. Tomorrow is going to be Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. We'll finish that up. And then Thursday, we're going to play the Mario ROM hack, The Beatles Adventure in Pepperland. Surely that VOD will get muted the second the title screen pops up, but I don't care. You'll be able to see it on YouTube. Because I'm pretty sure for YouTube, they just, they don't copyright strike. They just say, oh, it's copyright, but the owner of the music lets you use it. You know, that fucking bullshit. And I'm sure there's going to be 50 people coming out of the woodwork to claim the fucking Beatles music for themselves. Alright, and next week, we're going to be playing something relatively new for a change. We're going to be playing Forbidden Solitaire from the makers of God, what the fuck is that? Home Safety Hotline and another game that I can't remember the name of at this point in time. So we'll be playing through that. And then the week after that, we start the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta and Sarzak's Necromancy School. I don't know if I'll have Baldur's Gate 3. We'll see what happens. If not, I will just pick something else. And we'll just go from there. Alright, but that's for the future. For now, as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate everything you guys do. I'm glad you guys popped in. And I'm glad you enjoyed. Let's play the outro. We're going to raid Sarzak. He's having his 5-year stream anniversary. And he's doing 12-hour streams, so he should still be streaming. Should be streaming for another couple hours at least.